subscriber that asked me, is it okay to look through his social media? Am I going to lose him? If I'm looking through his social media, she wants to believe that it's okay to look. In the 3D, you can do whatever you want. You can look through his social media, you can do whatever you want. But the thing is, if you do look, are you doing it from a victim mindset? And usually, if you do go and search his comments, you are doing it from the mindset that I have to control every move that he makes. Otherwise, I don't know if my manifestation works. So, first of all, I would rather you be honest with yourself and honestly ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I looking through his social media? Because if I were the woman that knew that I would be chosen by him, if I was the woman that knew that, hey, I am the only operant power of my reality and his reality, and he cannot have free will because he doesn't have free will, what would there be to search? So, you told me that you do it because you want to see if you still want him or not. This is easy. You can ask yourself if you want him or not. You know if you want him. So, if you wanting him or not is being established by the 3D circumstances, then you are waiting for the 3D to tell you what to do. You are waiting for your 3D to tell you who you are. I don't recommend that because you searching and he has you blocked, that means you are doing it from another account, you are stalking him from another account, and is it worth the trigger? Like, what are you looking for? What are you searching? Can't you just decide his mind and go about your life? Is this what God would do? Is this what a woman that knows it's the price would do? Is this what a woman that I am chosen would do? Or a woman that would believe that manifestation works for me, that my word is the word of God? No, you wouldn't do that. You would just set the intention. And by setting the intention, I mean you would just say, you're mine because I want so. You're mine because you are mine. It's been decided. There is no other way. And you wouldn't go searching on his social media. So your actions stem from your identity. And a person that would know her man is madly in love with her wouldn't do that, honestly. I recommend you to take a pause for now and see how you feel. See what your inner world looks like when you don't look on his social media. Like, you are in this habit of commanding things into being, and then you go searching to see if they do really work. Because if you do go searching for his social media, you want to see if he has new followers, or he follows girls, or if he has a third party. What about the posts that might trigger you? Are you willing to pay the price? Are you being triggered? I don't think this is a good idea. You should protect yourself and you should protect your identity at all costs because it's who you are. Why do you still want to play the game of chaser, the beggar, the one pursuing him constantly? This is a sign that you are still begging for breadcrumbs in your 3D reality. You are still chasing the movement. You don't believe you're the only operant power, and so on and so on and so on. And it keeps you in a constant habit of constantly checking his social media. And the honest truth is that even if, let's just say, you do manifest him and you do manifest a wonderful relationship, what will happen is that the first little circumstance in your 3D will trigger you and then will activate within yourself the constant need for confirmation from your 3D. So you do want to still believe that even though you check or look, you will have him. There is no option of losing him because you cannot lose him. He cannot go anywhere. He's not separate from you. He's your hologram. He's your creation. So the option of losing him is not on the table. It's not an option at all. But the fact is that you are making it harder for yourself because your state and identity should be your main priority. It's not about him, whether he shows up good or not in your reality. It's about you. Who are you being? And why would you stress yourself over and being a person that chases, pursues, and is constantly feeling that you have to do something in order to see whether there's movement or not? I think this is very stressful. So I would have you take a break and see how you feel, honestly. I cannot tell you what to do. It's just an advice. You can do whatever you want in your 3D. It doesn't really matter, but understand from where do your action stems. Like, what is the assumption behind the action? Is the assumption that I must check in order to see if this works? Do I have to check because I don't believe manifestation works? I don't believe that he's faithful to me. I don't believe I will ever get him back. Or is it another assumption? I cannot obviously find a good assumption that would lead you to take the action of stalking his social media. There is no good, because if you were relaxed and stable in the knowing that this man is mine, I don't have to worry about it, you wouldn't go checking his social media. And as long as you are doing that action, you are keeping yourself stuck in the identity of, I don't have him, I have to stalk his social media, I have to find out, I cannot decide. So instead of keeping yourself stuck in this victim mindset, take a step back and ask yourself, who do I want to be? Do I still want to be the identity? Do I still want to be the person that keeps pursuing, keeps searching for signs, keeps searching for breadcrumbs? Is this who I want to be? Is this who I continue to be? There's nothing wrong with going to his social media to see his face. But if you're doing it to search whether he has a third party or not, whether your manifestation works or not, or to find out where he is, decide where he is, decide what he's doing. He doesn't have a life outside of you. He doesn't have a life separate from you. He is not this separate identity going on with his life and you are here trying to manifest him. You decide what he's doing, when he's doing, with whom he's doing, all the time. So step in your power and understand that, hey, I'm the only operant power here. I decide what he does. There's no need for me to self-sabotage, because look, what you're doing is you are being in two states at the same time. You decide and then you go searching for your results, which says, the assumption behind it says, I don't know if I'm the only one to decide. He has a life outside of me. So stop whatever you're doing. Like, it's not like you're stopping your manifestation game. You're just stopping your victim mindset. Take a step back, ask yourself, who do I want to be? Do I like this identity of continuously stalking? And if the answer is no, stop it.